What it is. I'm your main man, Mikey D, aka Stony Mike, and I'm here to give you a nice little Stony playthrough. But before we get into that Stony playthrough, we're gonna have to get nice and stony. So, join me on this nice little Stony adventure where we watch Girl Who Hit the Wall. Bitch regretted doing OnlyFans. Now, I'm pretty sure, as most of these videos pertain, that title is meaning the last subject. There's always a plethora of different goobers along the way. I didn't do this video when it first came out a couple of months back because I had done at the time back to back episodes of girls regretting OnlyFans. So I let some time pass before I covered this. So let's be real. You show your ass for a few little dollars, if that, and you're gonna regret it. That's almost a guarantee that you will regret showing some ass. Just about guaranteed. This video's up and going. I feel like I'm missing something. Ah, I now know what it is. It's what I'm always missing. You know what? Fuck it. I ain't even gonna deal with that today. I ain't even going to. I'm missing my eyes from my bong, but I'm like, you know what? Because I'm high as fuck already. I don't need. I don't need. I don't even need it. Anyway, let's get into this video, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Like that's better. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Dana. Smile, that's my pickup line. I don't need to do too much. Yeah, no. No.
Such a woman. You're gonna put that to the test today, though.
All right, bet.
Yeah, think about it.
Hi.
Yo.
So let's say you're moving me, right? How would you move me?
Huh?
How would you move to me?
I wouldn't.
Wouldn't. I'm not attractive to you. Am I not attractive to you?
No.
Wait, sorry, that's rude. Sorry. Rejected. Are you single?
No.
Is that your girlfriend right there?
Yeah.
You can go. You can go.
Would you?
Dumb bitch thought she was gonna get. Well, to be honest with you, she was much more kinder than most of the bitches that have that mentality. But it's still a very disgusting way of thinking. To think that that's all you would need to do to get a male's attention, which you need to do a lot more than that. God damn, do you need to do a lot more. Superman tried.
I'm starting to eat.
Much love. Need to connect. Much love. How you been today, man? I'm starting to wonder if I have like really fucked up latency. Because it's supposed to have be low latency, but starting to think I don't have that great of latency. You're so good that you didn't even hear my question. I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty fried, pretty stoned. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm smoking. Oh yeah, I'm smoking on gummo, whatever gummo is. I have no idea what gummo is. I still have not looked up what the genetics is for gummo, but gummo is what I've been smoking on, yo. Fucking high as fuck, dude. All right. Oh shit. You want to know what level my Oh yeah, that is gross. You want to know what my fucking oh goddamn, I can't even say it. I'm fucking stoned. I have lots of sexual partners before 21. Yeah, this is gross. That's a big old hell no.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
My eardrums just got busted. That was really loud in my ear for some reason. My volumes have been messed with.
Anyone are like 14 times more likely to get divorced because they just don't know how to be sexually exclusive. They're not trained for it. They don't know how to be non-promiscuous.
I saw this on Hinge. What
Yeah,
percentage of
that's a
men
red
do you
flag.
think have yachts?
Oh, like, I don't know, like,
Y'all killing me with this.
These bitches really think 12% of men have yachts. It's actually a lot lower because most men don't want a yacht. Even really rich and powerful men don't want a fucking yacht. Most men want something with a little power to it. Personally, if I had fuck around money, I'm gonna have one of those what's that shit? What's that fucking shit called? The shit that the Wild Thornberry's parents had. A Humvee or whatever. The thing that can go into the water and all that shit. I'm gonna get one of those. That's what I'm gonna get. If I ever have fuck around money, that's exactly what I'm gonna have. Bitch gonna be bulletproof glass. Can go in the water. Fucking run flat tires, you know? All kinds of shit, man. Be a beast.
yeah, pretty low, maybe 9%.
9% of men have
On
yachts.
Hinge?
You think
In the whole
9% of
world.
men have yachts?
Is
Oh,
that,
in the world.
When you want attention.
Bro, I didn't think.
But he's playing the game.
Never. Exactly, and you wouldn't beat me. Ever. Look at that. Oh. Street.
I've talked to a lot of women who say they want to be treated
What gross ass shit is that, man? Who in the fuck is into that shit? Who? That is something. Hello, I said, hello. Joking.
Hello, motherfucker.
like a queen. What would you think if guys went around saying they wanted to be treated like a king?
That would be kind of weird, I think. But it shouldn't be weird because that wouldn't be fair. Because I hear women say that they want to be treated like a queen all the time. So
I'm just curious though, like what makes you think that it could be weird?
I don't. If I heard a guy say, "Oh, I want to be treated like a king," like I would be kind of weirded out. I don't know. I don't know.
But that's probably why she's gonna have to settle with somebody. She's never gonna get what she wants. Because what she wants is never gonna want her. This is the fucking vicious cycle of trying to be something stupid like that. It's like you can't want one thing and not expect it to go both ways. This kind of treatment, like, you know, treating someone like royalty and whatnot, like, that's like a two-way street. There can be no king without a queen, and there cannot be no queen without a king. That is the way that works. Every time it doesn't work, it's been because there's only been one. There's only one. Boom. Oh shit. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. Man, I am fucking high as a fucking giraffe's pussy. Straight out fucking stoned out my goddamn gourd. Woo. And you know what did it to me was I did a thing of wax before starting. So you know what I mean?
It's about to be 2023. It's
Yeah, it
okay
is.
to date bigger, fatter women publicly.
Hell no.
Yeah, I was just about to hit it.
No, no.
If anybody got a problem with it, tell them to grow the fuck up. You love who the fuck you love. All right?
I mean, that may be so. But you know what? Don't be sitting here actively acting like you in a healthy situation and try to put off doing something that could better your life. Because I guarantee you, if you did something to better your life, you'll find the love that you want. I promise you. You make it easier for people. Because, man, here's the thing. Somebody can fall in love with somebody like that. Aha! Need to connect with the fucking stats. So yeah, and you know what? That makes sense because it's a whole bunch of old ass men who have lost all their testosterone. So it makes sense for them to want a yacht. Because I would never want one, to be honest with you. Yeah, even in my older age, I feel like I would not want one. But yeah. So you love who the fuck you love, alright? Stop being ashamed. That's all fine and dandy though. But I feel like it's easier for someone to love someone when they're gonna stick around. And let's be real, somebody that's this size ain't gonna stick around long. Just saying, they ain't gonna be around for the full term.
Stop being ashamed.
What's your type?
Tattoos.
You like tattoos?
I do.
Alright, feel that. What's your type?
I like thicker girls.
Alright. You got kids. Where's the baby daddy?
He's out of the picture.
Alright. Would you date him?
I would.
You would?
I would.
Okay. Would you date her?
I mean, I'm down for like a one night stand or something.
Gotcha, bitch.
He straight up said, I'll come dump. That's about it. Damn. You sick ass motherfucker, man. Fucking motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucking damn. Yeah, and see, if you're just gonna park it on the land and make believe with it, man, there ain't even no point in having one at that point. I mean, but I mean, if you can do some some fuck around money kind of shit like that, then go for it. Do it. That'd be the biggest flex. That'd be like I don't even know, man. That's a whole nother level of shit.
One night stands?
Yeah.
We just pulled up to the mall, and this happened.
Huh? She wants to ride, bro. Dude, I'm an XL. You never have? My helmet will fall off.
Around the block.
Around the block. You wanna do it? You wanna take her? Go take her. Go. No, no. Go you go. Go, let you borrow the helmet. One of you guys. Let you borrow the helmet.
One of y'all.
Or AJ? Who's AJ? AJ, she wants to ride, bro.
AJ.
Want to ride? Let's borrow my helmet.
Fuck no.
One of y'all without a girlfriend who's not insecure.
Who's single over here?
Guess nobody wanted to give her a ride.
Like if you're in a party set.
That would. It'd be the biggest flex you could ever have, just to have that shit just floating around there. But yeah, no, that chick wanting the ride, that's out of pocket as fuck. I don't think I can handle that. I'd be like, all right, you need to bounce. Like, you need to get out of here. It's very strange to come up to a stranger and be like, hey, give me a ride. And then talking about insecure. Like, no, bitch, ain't nobody insecure. Just nobody's feeling you. Get the fuck on. Like, like it's that simple. Like, she was very... I gotta give it to her. She was very bold and very confident. But that can only take you so far. And sometimes that boldness and that confidence is just a nail in the coffin.
Setting or whatever, do you think women should accept drinks from men they aren't interested in?
Yeah, like it's not coming out of my pocket, so why not? You could buy me a drink if you want, but if you thought you was getting something out of that, you should never bought me the drink. Nobody told you to do that.
But see, this is what happens when you take the drink. Now, he gonna think that it could lead to...
Why do you think this man is buying you a drink?
Obviously, because he has some liking into me.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with me. You decided to buy me the drink. If I accepted the drink because you wanted to be a nice person, however your mental takes
not
it
because
after
he wanted to be a
that-
nice person. You said why he wanted to buy you.
Yeah,
it's not because
but-
he wanted to be a nice person. So throw that out the
Right.
window. He wanted to buy you a drink because he was attracted to you and he wanted to talk to
Yeah,
you.
but-
You know that.
I can't believe I'm hearing... But yeah, I can, because her accent tells me everything about exactly what kind of mentality she fucking has. Man.
Right.
You're not interested.
But I don't owe him nothing after he buys me that drink. That's the thing.
You don't
So
owe
the fact
nothing,
that you expecting something out of me, that's on you, because you did not have to do that.
Why are you accepting it if you're not interested in it? Why are you...
Because it's a free drink and you offered it.
But you see, this is why men, when they do take women on dates, they want to go for something nice and cheap. Because you got women that will accept drinks, they'll accept food, they'll go on dates with...
I don't do that, but if I'm sitting there...
Well, just for yourself as well.
Yeah.
You know?
That last bitch was out of her mind. Like, there's only so much that, like, if you go out on a date, somebody comes up to you at a club and offers you a drink. That is the opening, the hey, I'm trying to get to know you kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing if you're just chilling, but like, you know, Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah, that's a little weird. I would have been like, how about you buy me a drink? like we're gonna swap. We're gonna roll reversal here. I would have fucked with her. I can't. That's why I'm telling you that those demons don't come up to me because they know I'll troll the shit out of them. I'll troll the hell out of them. I'm waiting for shit like that to pop off. But nah, the bitch that was wanting the fucking drink, or that was talking about like getting a drink, that's out of pocket too. That's straight out of pocket. Ain't no dude gonna want to give this bitch a drink and then fucking shit. Nowadays, drinks at the club and shit are expensive as fuck. Watered down expensiveness. So, ain't no dude trying to do all that. Just buy a football coat. Okay, here's the OnlyFans bitch. The girl who hit the wall. Yo, something just threw something at me. Yo, that's fucking scary as fuck. I just had something got thrown at me. I don't know what it was, but yo, that was fucking freaky. Yo. Dude, that was freaky as fuck. Dude. Freya. Freya. Wake the fuck up. We're getting shit thrown at us. Anyway. That was fucking weird. Man, I'm so goddamn stoned. I don't even know what the fuck just happened. It sounded like because I felt something hit my chair, and it sounded like a bottle got thrown at me. But I'm not seeing anything. It's very fucking weird. Man, that was strange as fuck. Alright, I'm gonna have to move on from that because that had me all fucked up. Anyway.
Oh, I think you can do this.
I'm totally fine.
And you may be, but just in amongst public, and especially the entire football team, I think maybe elsewhere.
Okay, I will try to find a different. You know what? There's no reason for you guys to tell me what to do because I am my own person. I'm taking pictures for Halloween. I'm actually a content creator. This is how I make money.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you probably wouldn't hear it because of the mic is only supposed to pick up my voice. It's not supposed to pick up any kind of like background sounds. It has noise canceling on it. So you probably wouldn't have heard it. But I'm not seeing anything, and it wasn't a lighter because I'm using this as my lighter right now. My lighter died. So At this point, I can't begin to understand. So she's basically out in the middle of a fucking football field. You know, that could have been it too. 'Cause I am all the way up. But if it made a noise, wouldn't it be like making me go down? Because I could end up doing like this right here. uh, whatever.
I have like so many followers on Instagram. You guys really don't want to like mess with me.
Oh goodness, we don't want to mess with her. Oh Lord. Oh Lordy, Lordy. Don't go out here and mess with Becky, because Becky is going to fucking send her followers after you. Jesus Christ.
A few moments later.
I lost my Instagram for posting
Good.
about God. Romans.
Wait. What? You were just sitting there showing your fucking underboob and you're gonna fucking tell about you sharing about God?
1:18 says, "For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and wickedness."
But wait! There's more!
God has set me free from that. I
Oh,
am not the
Lord.
old Rachel anymore, okay? When the sun sets you free, you are free indeed. It doesn't matter how dark your past is. It doesn't matter what you have done.
Here's why starting an OnlyFans was the worst decision I made in my life. I did not realize that
Man. Have you ever been so fucking high that you fucking feel like you're still moving? Like you're so fucking stoned that you're like, you're moving. But you're not moving. That's what I feel like right now. This bitch is stupid. How? Like, I get the whole coming to God thing. That makes sense. Every old whore always comes to God. They always do that. But what?
I was literally selling parts of my soul and the money could have never made it worth it. I just wish
Parts
that
of your
someone would-
soul? Literally selling parts of your soul. Oh boy. That would be painful as fuck if it shot straight up. That'd be a very, very painful fucking situation.
would have warned me and told me that I was going to be later experiencing PTSD from the sexual trauma and the experiences that I was subjecting myself to on a daily basis. I did not know that I would later need to be in trauma counseling. It brought me into way darker places than I ever could have imagined, and I never want to go back there.
And that's why I strongly suggest not showing dick, not showing badge, being a fucking good person and never fucking showing that shit to the people that are in your society. Only showing it to the people that you're wanting to be mating with. You know, like that's the whole purpose of that. Like you really defeat so many purposes when just showing those things, because porn is one of the most devastating things to a male. It is. And I don't think any male, if they're smart, would be ever looking at that shit. They don't need to, man. Fuck, man. Yeah, man. Fuck that fucking chair. I would, man. If I went and sat down in a fucking chair and it shot up and it didn't hit me, somebody's getting sued like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be a rich motherfucker because I'm gonna own that company. Yeah, no. Ghosts. I actually have a scientific explanation for what people think is ghosts. But yeah, I actually have a very, very scientific explanation for what a ghost is. Essentially, because, you know, the energy that we are, we produce action and everything, and every action that we have is an energy. So we're stamping that moment that is very full of energy and time. And sometimes it repeats and replays, and it can sometimes be seen. And that's where you see like someone who's just walking in a hallway or something, and then you see it like almost every night at the same time, shit like that. Yeah. That's what those are. Or at least that's my theory. Thank you. That's what I thought about for so many years, because where I grew up, there was this house that had it was haunted supposedly, but I witnessed it with my own eyes twice, and it was visually the same thing over and over again. Each time that I saw it, it was the same thing. And the only thing that made sense is that someone put a lot of energy into that action. Maybe they were sad, maybe they were angry, maybe they were happy, but there was so much energy in that action that it time stamped it. So that action is just like on a constant roll, just replaying itself. It's what it seems like anyway. Because it just don't seem like a logical thing to happen. Like we die and we don't and we're just like stuck here. Like we have like nowhere to go. Like, or we don't like. I would even play with the idea that we could be resurrected via like some kind of like, you know, like rebirthing thing. But to say that we're just stuck here after we die is just weird. I believe in certain things, yeah. certain things. I think what we call demons was here long before Abrahamic people, because there's stuff that historically existed long before the Abrahamic, all Abrahamic religions, and there were evil entities that existed, and there were good ones that existed, and they all coincide with what Abrahamic beliefs talk about too. So, as far as angels and demons go, I believe in good and evil. And I believe that there are some things that we just can't really explain. Like, it may have been something that existed before us, but as far as angels and demons go, the Abrahamic beliefs that, really play off of angels and demons, they're a baby compared to how old some of, some of the ancient Sumerian entities were. They far before. Then there's ancient Scandinavians, the Norse. They had evil entities that were giant blue-skinned monsters. There's a whole bunch of things that I feel like there's like a historical thing. I'm sure they can, because I'll tell you a story, and this is as true as it gets, but I'll leave it up to you whether or not you want to believe it. I'm not going to try to convince you. Let me hit this before I talk about this, because talking about this feels like you're welcoming it too. But the day I got ordained, I got ordained for my own personal reasons. It had nothing to do with religious reasons. And I was told by a certain guy that, one day I was going to be presented in front of me visual evidence that there are what we call demons that exist. And I said, okay. I didn't really think too much about that, because I just assumed he was just saying like a personal demon kind of thing, like, like you getting over your own shit, So that's what I was thinking. But he was right, because I witnessed what seemed like a man possessed, or it very much wasn't a man at all. It more than likely was not, because he was a tempter. Someone who would tempt you into doing something that would lead you down a bad road of your own personal destruction. Not even in personal destruction can also lead to the destruction of others. Misery, at the very least. So it is one of those things that I have witnessed. I bear witness to a man struggling. He was struggling. And once he was no longer struggling, a tempter came to him right in front of me. We were all hanging out, and he flat out tried to get him to come with him. Complete stranger. Tried to get him to come with him. Said, hey man, come with us. We're going to have a party. I want you to come with me. He pointed at him like that. I want you to come with me. And at that point, I was fucking blown away by it, you know. I was like, holy shit. Like, who the fuck is this dude? And then I smelled it. It smelled like boiled eggs, like boiled rotten eggs. And I looked up at this guy, and he no longer looked like a dude. He didn't look human. He looked like a rotten corpse. And then, right before my very eyes, he looked like a human being again. And he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he looked at my friend and said, never mind, and walked right the fuck off. And I told my friend what happened. And because he was a religious guy, he was really religious. He was swearing up and down we saw a demon. That was a demon trying to tempt him into more than likely doing drugs. Because this dude got off drugs. He wouldn't even smoke a joint no more at this point. So this dude was no longer on even cannabis. He quit everything. And whatever that was, I'd always told myself maybe someone split me a molly or something, and I was just tripping balls. To this day, I don't know what that was, but it was one of the most weirdest moments of my life, and I know that was enough for me to not want to ever fuck with strangers who just want to come out of nowhere and talk to you like that. It's one thing if they're approaching you in a actual conversation setting, but to try to like get you to come off with them as a stranger, it's like, who the fuck are you and why are you coming up to me like that? I told the guy that got me to do the whole ordaining, I told him about it, the one that told me that I was going to witness that one day. I told him what I witnessed, and at first, even he was just like thinking I was pulling his leg, and I was like, no, I'm not pulling your leg. If I would have known, if I would have known that I would have ever seen something like that, because I opened the door to that, I probably, and it's not like I opened the door to it, but it's like, and maybe because I was ordained, maybe that fucking thing didn't want to fuck with me, because, you know, the very fact is, I do know that there are a lot of things that they don't tell you in the Bible. There are prayers that are meant to repel things. But then there's things that are not part of Christianity that are also meant to repel things as well. There's a lot of old shaman ways that used to exist, like as far as common knowledge, but it's all kind of gone away. Let me get this game started. Before I get this game started, though, I'm going to do a dab. One thing I can tell you for sure, though, As scary as that sounds, I never experienced anything like that ever again. Thank fucking God. Because I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't about that life.
Then
I do not like that shit.
now forever. Together.
I highly advise not fucking around with whatever exist, because I have a firm belief that these are things that existed before us. I don't think it was some benevolent God and fallen angels. I truly think that these were something that was here before. For us, before we evolved to the point that we are. I think one day, if we're not careful, monkeys themselves will be saying the same fucking thing that I'm saying. A evolved descendant of monkeys will be saying the exact same thing I'm saying right now if we are not fucking careful. I really feel like that might be a possibility. Just based off of certain logical approaches at something that just doesn't really have a logical explanation to it. Because that smell is, I only smelled one other thing that smelled like what I smelled. And it was exactly how I explained it. A rotten egg. That's the only thing that smells. Actually, no. No. There's this, there's another thing that smells like that. It smells like, it's a type of gas or something. Like methane or some shit. I forget what it is. It has a smell that's really foul, because they naturally don't have that smell, but I think they put it into it so that way you can smell it if it's leaking or something. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do some WWE. I like to pretend that I'm in a what if universe, essentially, and like it's like what if WCW won the Monday Night War, you know? It's all kinds of cray there. I have to do a lot more in the universe so that way, because universe is the only one that gives you fucking points for the goddamn unlocking of other people. Like, there's classic wrestlers that I want. I need them. I need to have them. Some of them are sadly dead in real life, but we can pretend that they're not dead any at all. And the only reason why I'm not playing Scum is because I still got a lot to figure out on Scum. Plus, I'm also in the process of trying to find some folks to play that with. But in the meantime, cheers! Yeah, the boogeyman. Right now in my GM, I have the boogeyman beefing with the Undertaker. Actually, I think it's Boogeyman and Kane beefing with Undertaker. Fuck me. Undertaker and it's Big E, actually. Undertaker and Big E have teamed together. It's very interesting. It's a very, very interesting combination. And the only reason why I know who Big E is because of he was part of the last new group that I actually paid attention to before I quit watching wrestling altogether. Him and Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, when they did that trio together, that was around the time that I quit watching. And just, I feel like it's probably best. I don't like nothing to do with this. Some of these newer people. Yep. But yeah, Boogeyman was a silly one. But so was when they made Bray Wyatt put on a mask. I forget what his name was. But that was a silly one as well. The Fiend. I didn't really watch it much when he started doing that. I just saw here and there, and I was like, oh, what is this? Daily Logger? Okay. How did I get my faction? It's gonna be backlash, so I need to make or okay, so naturally I can do Havoc, Fall Brawl, War Games, Road Wild. But Starcade should be along with WrestleMania, because that's like WCW's WrestleMania. So, Backlash. Cool. Okay. You know what? We're gonna make backlash. Come on. And you know what? We need to create a whole new show where all three of them are on there. Saturday nights. Or rounds. was fucking absolutely stupid. I mean, that's a good way to just do that very fast. I'll just use the war games then. Alright, so back into there. So Ridge Hollow. Do it. The big eyeball. Count people. Player 1 for some reason.
The Vikings have arrived. Summoned from Valhalla, they are ready for battle. The following is scheduled. One of the roughest, toughest, and meanest. Ridge Holland looking to leave his mark on his opponent here.
He's an absolute brute, Cole. He wasn't satisfied cracking heads on the rugby pitch, but that love of the fight fits the WWE real well.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't want to be the one standing across from Holland here, or anywhere for that matter.
And across the ring is Ivar, a one-of-a-kind party animal. Ivar always enjoys throwing himself headlong into combat and feasting with a large hunk of meat.
Ivar certainly does have a zest for life, and you're saving us from having to sit through that.
Oh, what a right hook. Closed fist connects. He saw it coming, taking advantage.
Reversal on top of reversal.
Ooh, bullseye.
Drop.
What's going on with the fucking being so slow? The hell's going on with that?
Boom! What is going to be that X factor for Ivar in this match that helps him capture the win?
I think it might be Ivar's size. If the 300-pound Viking can put his full weight behind his...
That's fucking annoying the piss out of me. It'd be like something...
attacks, they'll hit like freight trains.
I honestly don't know what's going on, but I can't deal with it, and I'm pretty sure yeah, I know what it is. I'll have to stop the stream. And then I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, you folks stay nice and stony. I am Peace.